I'm trying something new. So I'm trying to do an Insta story, and at the same time, I'm trying to record a video. Um, how are all of you doing? I don't see anybody online. So maybe I'm just talking to myself. But I'm sure you will watch this story later. And today I wanted to talk at length about how to say no, especially when it's important for you, when somebody is crossing your boundary, when you want to stand up for yourself, when you want to be honest with yourself, when you want to genuinely, at a principle level, say something which means a lot to you, you know. So, how many of you face the situation that you want to go ahead and say no, but you end up saying yes? How many of you face that situation? Now, in such a situation, what should we do? If it's at work, we need to work with these people, right? If it's at home, then we need to live with these people, right? I get so many questions from people saying that my family does not understand my decisions, my choices, or it's so difficult for me to ask my boss for a promotion or to say no to something which I'm not ready to, accept. How do we go about that? So, there is a way out. Firstly, you have to be aware that this is a boundary issue. And when I say boundary, it means it's your own boundary. You know, like our physical boundary, we have a mental, a spiritual boundary. So you have a boundary which ideally nobody should cross. And if anybody is crossing that, that means you have allowed people to cross that boundary. So if you're going to a job, you are contributing towards that job as much as your boss or your company is giving you the opportunity to work, right? That clarity is important. At home, you will make a few choices on your own, and you will make a few choices with the help of your family. You will make a few choices completely evaluating everything, taking a bit of risk once in a while. And sometimes you might just take the opinion of your friends, of your family, of people at work, but still do something that you genuinely believe in. I mean, there's a reason all of us have a brain. There's a reason all of us have our own values, our own interpretation. So it's important that we're able to stand up for ourselves. And that is when we genuinely become closer to ourselves. That is it, when we genuinely start respecting ourselves and when our self worth goes up, our frequency goes up, our vibration goes up, and we feel stronger because we start listening to ourselves. So, there are three things you can do to say no. Keep it brief. Brief means try to keep it really, really short. Don't go into too much of an explanation. Don't go into too much of, blah, 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 blah. Try to keep it really, really short. Yeah. The second point is that try to stay positive. People understand tones, people understand subtones, body language. It's 90% of communication, which is not words, just your tone, just how you talk. The third thing is to be honest. Honesty is such a great tool that if you're truly honest about your situation, where you can say that this is the reason why I want to say no, then things don't really go wrong. So these are the three most important things. You have to be brief, you have to be honest, and at the same time, you have to understand that the way you're presenting your point comes across as respectful, comes across as positive, comes across as something that is a win win, you know. So the words you use, instead of saying me, you can use words like we. When we talk about honesty, you can say that I would love to help you in this project. Or if it's a personal issue, you can say, I would love to take your opinion. And I really value your opinion. But honestly, this is what I want to do for myself. Or honestly, at work, this is another project that I've actually committed to. So I would like to complete that first and then do this. Is that okay with you? Can we speak again at 2 o'clock? Can we speak again after 1 hour? Can I take up this project after 1 quarter? But keep it very, very brief. Again, at home, having an open discussion about how you feel about your decisions, because at home you can talk about your feelings, or in your personal relationships. You can say, you know what? For a while, I've been wanting to do something for myself, and this is something that I want to do. And it might not appear to be a very, very logical decision, but this is something that I genuinely want to do. And I value your support, and I want you to support me for this. Is that too much to ask? So try using this technique when you want to say no, and let me know if you have more questions. You know where to reach out to me. You can write to me on Instagram. You can reach out to me over email, or even on YouTube. So I just hope that this was helpful, and I just hope that the next time you are tempted to say yes, but when you actually want to say no, you can stand up for yourself and you can say, no, no way. Yeah. So on that note, I'm signing off. See you later.